I'm going to 12 common so I'm saying, my mentor sister Sandy be a guy named Professor Ike Wallace, so also then come say, and yeah, Wajibra, we are so grateful. We appreciate Wajibra also. It's a happy birthday to Yao Edu, Newmont, for Kenya, say, Hona, your mining geology department, Wilfried Jidu, and Ode Ebroti, Yao Edu, Newmont, of Kenya, say. Me krum na oye adwuma nti happy birthday enko emma penfo atena se na no da na obi de ya betwim ti making kind for confirmation. Office of the President, Honorable Minister, appointment as Managing Director of Volta Aluminium Company Limited. The President has nominated Daniel Ni Kwatai Titus Glover, honorable appointment, as Managing Director of the Volta Aluminium Company Limited. Kindly take the necessary steps to regularize the said appointment in accordance with the relevant provisions of the Companies Act 2019, Act 992, and the Constitution of the company. Please accept the President's best wishes and assign Nana Santibidietu, Secretary to the President, and copy the Minister, Lands and Natural Resources Ministry, and attention, Honorable Samuel Abdullah Janapo, copied the Vice President, the Chief of Staff, the Chairperson, the Director General, State Interest and Governance Authority. Ebeto Abontino, there was one that came as fake. You see the one cross-check here. Fortunately for us, Daniel Ni Kwatai Titus Glover. I don't know whether to say correlations and to hold on. The situation proper. But Honorable Akuffo Addo some correlations, so I think it's in order. But I saw fake in the news.
Governor Medase, Maminchia Wankasa, for that brave and hard-working spirit with the word multimedia. You have been an icon when it comes to broadcasting because you always want to speak the truth. Na mojuma moye juma ewiase nyina ensanjo for juma no yemfe diagro. But you personally, when you speak, it goes far, and people in authority listen. And the ma ukase nyina woka nyina no measured, coherent, and a ma niche na wakauchi dia ma wono makase why you are for proud, why you multimedia proud, and what she gonna say in your. Thank you. Me that's it. Me chairman ya Kofi and now she fita. Me say fita wa she obeka no kre. Onye propaganda. Me danasi. They all can also no kre.
Kofi will come back to respond to this. Just say on pay attention. You don't remember back.
Oh no, ye ngene kumala. Ona me nyo to be. Na ampa. I didn't bet to a Montina confirmation super so mischief. It's very
intact. President, if you president,
if you are, Meshia Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Samuel Bujinapo, we've had some discussions. That was just immediately after the 6th March, Tuesday, Michiano, to start the process. Once the letter, Nanabidi to Echro Dimano to perfect the process. Because on no supervising minister on Vaco, me no so Omushia, Benefonesia, and Friday na Mishia, the deputy in charge of industry and lands and forestry. But I can't Vaco board a Mishia, then I will know exactly determine where you must say. So everything is in line.
Okay.
Maybe I Debbie. Maybe I done the question. Mami fa kunya weso na mindo mampenyase. You nyamo di ashami. I'm so grateful. And then you nyamo di ashami. Ubi biya wodi wano tumwa. Ema ejuma kesi di ashami nsemra. The Vaco di komra yenyi over 45-47 years ago. We know what Vaco was made of. And yabe we'll make sure say we'll do a lot of consultation. I'll do a lot of listening to make sure say we'll afana nyina no yani work say nyina be hwe bom e ya hwe problems e what form na ya pay the right solutions
okay
na ye ni o ma yenti meda bibi abompeni ase vice president ni bia meda board no so ase de o mo akika ho nyina ndamase
Kofi
yeah mania
buem on the beat no challenger say no dey ele Kofi we aka say o say Kofi say aka o
well congratulations congratulations is in order
thank you
congratulations is in order what the kind me chia also na me chia mania titles and yeah na hwefo any TFO I think he deserve because seriously speaking me one person na majo me say policy na omo de buy say wo a we minister na wo san ye MP na when we need seat ye ma wo appointment biem no na idea na manage hu because you could be a very good material but maybe bibinti
na come
and say we lose we seat it's not every person obedin kugu ewo parliamentary elections and na wonye nipa ontumi nye ejuma na ye de share nsa so that idea no deny a buying of some very experienced hands including
titles
on Sanso and someone like Honorable Penka like this such great minds because they lost almost in and there was that communication to me and found one then amba abim well bringing him now fortunately no must say at the end of the I must say at the end of the Akwakoye NATO they say no action talk only on kasa say bibia ye poto enti I don't know nia minia beba be omo be hano keke but knowing who he is maybe he can try or be trying the best before we will come and take over and rewrite.
Which people are taking over?
Oh, NDC is taking over to rewrite the wrongs Akoso. I wish him really well. They say better late than never. But seriously, no. Nka you be right from the word go okamwa. Nka bibi papa be then BPA or BBA obey Jumo. So I can only congratulate him and also add say adia ba kumbi so a ehia me pam from parliament ejuma bi wo ho a wo say and if you betumi enya one or two good former MPs, one or two good former district chief executives, any one maybe local government obi awaye juma with local government kakra to put together and for them to engage in a certain project with Ghanaians and Ebeboa parliament pa Argentina America sa ye beko ye primaries in elections utie colleagues bebre one biggest problem omu face any say ubehu na obi epie o say o me de mutuma me me common fund no me de bema mo na ye beche me beche amam me de behwe mo me de bese meanwhile common fund no is not controlled by the MP like the office yes ana you use a common fund
but we both ya mo
enunti na make say kasa ye benya parliament na bepe budget are recruiting ebinum omoye ejuma no pen as MPs
to educate
ebinum so a omoye DCs a omo na omo hwe sa sikano so to be able to educate the masses so that make an plain lies intro sometimes omo put it out in crofone then emfa because dada
there's a one Kofi me fa say okra there's a wuti mo de papa say then obi be kwamna beti ba fa achicha ma obi enya bi adi
I say, oh, say, the common fund don't call say, Ochiche Mamu. Mutiti Hona, ye mamvi, media, Mumtumami, Mechiche, common fund in Namuhatom, because that's what the MP should be doing. That's a very serious issue. Yeah.
And never thought simple.
Oh, a toss
because
especially internal elections, especially internal elections. A year Juma like anything. Benin and I and Dada. What would name now the common fund you will go in because that's not what it is meant for. That's not what it is meant for.
Why are people that ye na wokonya MC ya ni MP no enka wo pro what uti anye ye na wokonya ebia MP no e opposition DC no so e abanipa na say there's no synergy understanding ya
eno am
obi obetra woniam be so and yes no it is the people who suffer.
Why do we do that?
Yes, it's wrong.
And it's been with us. Oh.
It's wrong.
So
it's wrong.
One area
is wrong.
Metina ho ameju hu metie me colleagues any concerns are omode ba no. I thought say an pay me ba me use this platform
it's fair.
Akasa ama generally both sides for the two parties say mo bia ntina ho entie sa ndada ansem no. Say oh me ba oh me die me ba be say oh me ba be hwe mo
and let me also caution potential people on person will be compete for our internal parliamentary seats. Mr. Nkodi trust obey kwana e dey come market no. Nkodi trust.
You have no capacity.
Nkodi trust obey za kwana dey come market.
As for internal elections now we kasa at the end of you see the challenger e wo ho no any main elections. For example, say honorable Titus Ejina as parliamentary candidate for MPP in say Tema East. Oye ne campaign, onye campaign ma ononko. The campaign should also be for the presidential candidate, and therefore you are championing the manifesto of the party. And in same way, say about some of those major projects. One can say but because with the anticipation, say you better flag bearer.
Exactly.
Now, and you obey president, you will be implementing those things. But say Kobano say, "O party ending kunima ebi wo a nya woko kan ye no na say party fufuro no eba benuma that is not what they are going to do and I ebi wo kra o party no kra betumi ending kunim dan so one can say you are not even well placed and well connected in the government and the lobbying becomes a problem for you so and only until such time maybe you be separate parliamentary and presidential elections so that the presidential campaign you say campaign is just presidential now it drew time parliamentary campaign also that the issues will be in relation to lawmaking and representing your people appropriately so that enkoba road construction in Myanmar esun sen because 1 kilometer no even any asphalt just 1 kilometer of normal about 3 million Ghana cedi.
Yeah. Kofi raised a very sensitive issue on this common fund. And 1 year, omoya potential if anything aspirants. Na bubo or kase yenya former members of parliament and former DCs. Na say when NCC is over to my
yeah.
It is part of their mandate to educate the citizenry
on this matter
about
how is applied
because MBC must you know we call research cry you more for more I was always surgery you move as part of Ujuma Nukrano we call vacation as surgery now we call conscious also boss said the rule no e chiro say MP Ujuma na ye cancer ye no ampa common fund based on revenue aban sabeka no and no chemu and no the big common fund no the big project they be some MPC for na ye dwuma e wo form a e wo se ye de boa na no anu so wo de be fa MMDCs for no so me be me ni MPC 2 na ye dwuma campus any ashai let me say campus because we grew up in the community in Committee 1. He's my big brother. So we started growing up. Mikotun was the municipal assembly, or call TMA as assembly member, were Padma elected area 94, and I'm call 98. So we have grown up, me Bobo, they were part of the guys who were with us as babies. So that relationship is there. And me do all MC, remember? And once I come from the bar, now me train mano, me friend Pani say, Bibia Kama. But for no buy, no person tell me so to me. Come like do baby and come to me, sir. I nearly, because you be a consabra no coffee, not a few SHS in your. You remember? In 2013, there was no free SHS. And the Yabua Noir secondary SHS, technical school, nursing training, polytechnics, any university. Nyamenyano na metre. Middle schools no modini sikana supporting documents na media kamu. Eba konta Kofi. Nilante. I have to appeal to Nilante. I have to appeal to near March Day. Anyway, there were 3 guys. So mo fun important kasa wo. Di o ye no. O pia osoro no mre. Na osoro de o pia ni mre a edu bebi o mbekere wo. Me kan. Ya no yi kakra no yi frim. Say yeah. And the me can ya kosi asem say the fact that you are posing
the constitution should not suffer.
It is not the people that should suffer.
It should not suffer.
It is not the people who should suffer.
Do this kind of politics.
Oh yes, Sanwa, you are denying the people that he or she is leading on the right. And yamwa and just some no a discussion that should be ongoing. NCC also musum. Or no so or surgery no me and then your recessor also all nantico in person as one. They see what parliament biano also come one year, the omso no macachero. As part of the education, no macachero. No, everyone they are worried themselves. Can you open to me? But they won't do me and campaign. Maybe say, make a make cases maybe bar, acquirement to my yamin and another Dango. I'm also have delivered. You come to Tema East. Most of the roads as for the events, I've been able to deliver. From the days of Bankuma, Ebran here 2 minutes from Meridian Hotel, Old Town, you caught them here. Now a hundred quota can do. And now you quota was about 70%. A duo, Uba, Newtown, Wawudum area, or a shaman station that you know. You see, and they say you know, and Isaac now. What I say, or you know, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Isaac. Come back away. Isaac, was it when the president? Me, madam, I did it. Isaac, I did. Now, come back away. I lobbied for all those road contracts. I led. I am happy. It's a good thing that you said. Do you understand? Because at the point in time, we lose election. No, na contractor no, ejumanu estolo. And the Nam goes out no yes aquano. I have to come back.
Akuffo do call expropriating honor no do call because
I was saying what I said. I have
no something that has not happened because
process now you know it doesn't start by a day. You have to do road audits.
He doesn't have a problem with what
you understand. But
the end product
at the point in time, you know, none these foreign claims I shall know. They say, why? And the member so and make sure say I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, and I'm doing even when I've left office. Okay. And just shine here one piece.
Yeah. Get Kofi's point straight. Kofi,
maybe you drew a Mary Feno, but Nyawaka, no correct. Say MPs ne surgery engagement in Utumika. But in Sambi Wahua, one casa woka. Look, especially if you are MP, maybe when you're lucky, Abra maybe over parliament, you know, or maybe motorcycle, and I would hear campaign. Then by arrangement of parliament,
what the land cruiser go?
You be man a loan to buy a car, every month. Be deduction no cry. Say from January, and some a car no cry. But now you deduct to even sometimes 10 or 11 months.
Welcome to the club.
And or the car no call. Now you will say, who yeah campaign na moto suna oti say ya dey waba with language wo be catch say common fund in there
and we do go na park o car no
it's a problem that
I know
Onim say your parliament is
I know
I may not face that problem by nature.
But it's real.
But it's real. Bebre na efisi enti wo ko gina hona say wan kasa wo ka. It is not believed. Say onia wo ka ye no kre especially say wo konya internal opponents bi. Musu use saade no against you say o media me ba me nkonkoto land cruiser na me de be mamu me yes me wo then it catches fire with them. And that is why unya be son for bia omusu aye juma ni bi pen and they can move around together with NCC the way I work anu ebe juma. The other angle I work any between MP and maybe MC and DC who that is also there, but that one doesn't even go to the level echo internally yedi say no about delays but I think that we've come a long way as Adieni and say free.
So Tony Bennett, happy birthday. There's a Ghanaian now also excelling with Germany. The name is Ohima Achemfo. She's really excelling in terms of aerobics in Germany, and we thank the parents of Mobano as some Ghana, not Germany. So Ohima Achemfo, thank you for raising the flag of Ghana high. The former President John Dramani Mahama says President Nana Akuffo Addo has not only been reckless with the management of the economy, but he does not also exhibit traits of a good leader. He was reacting to the president's claim in his State of the Nation address that this government has not been reckless in the management of the economy, borrowing and spending. The president once again blamed the COVID-19 pandemic and the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war for the troubles of the Ghanaian economy. President Akuffo Addo also argued that the country is currently servicing debts that were not contracted by his administration, insisted, and I quote, "We have not been reckless in borrowing and in spending." Mr. Mahama disagrees and makes the point that the president is always quick to shift blame instead of taking responsibility. According to him, that explains why the president does not appreciate the extent of the challenges confronting the country today. And there's a quotation here: "The first principle of leadership is responsibility. You must take responsibility for every situation and work to solve it. If you're a leader who is always looking for somebody to blame, you will never be able to solve problems." Mr. Mahama was speaking during an interaction with branch and constituency executives of the National Democratic Congress at JEMA in the Kintampo South constituency, and said the Akuffo Addo government has increased the total national debt from 120 billion Ghana cedis to almost 600 billion Ghana cedi in about 6 years. Kofi?
Yeah, Minya.
Ebe ko break abana John washe campaign say na because we break muni papa ni. Washe campaign say na.
Well, nya ekoso ewo oman mu. Ena unhunu ewo efam.
But the excitement on your face as to nipa na ban hold on answer. Yekwaba eba to ekubos. Abe damu ya say try and come on so I'm say Mami Kyle say Daniel Nekwate Titus Glover and Afeira eye Kofi Adams and our ADM come. Kofi Ember back to the conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enti Yura, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was share the campaign for re-election as flag bearer Frank Etuni Edema the National Democratic Congress. It was 2024 about what yebekwi. But all around you know, yina ansana obecha sekura ni anaye hwene se obejatum se mejina because onyaka se mejina dia yenim se nkunimdie no die wedi nkunim no ewie internal and even the external die na yebeko a calculation about percentages wubenya na percentage a wobenya no ewo external no internal de no ebekere eti say wo kotro WAEC exams wo performance in mock no ebema indication about near wobenya plus or minus maybe
utibi fi no de become
utibi fi de become ebesi so yeah politically active ye di mi amechi ahwe ya monitor internal election processes wo kwa commentary EP enthusiasm every internal party members ho abontin comments neutrals omuntu aba the excitement ewo krum about your coming, the anger expressed by nipa when one ending kita hono emawo indications. Now looking at so far His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne outing wako ewo Volta Bono East Bono obewie ne say ene now odi akwa kura ahafo now odi the fourth region tonu aba ewie no is clearly indicated say internal no wafa ewie external no so omutai to go and save this country, because clearly speaking like okay abanya is so reckless. Abaya is so reckless to the point to say meaning you are in a membership of economic management team kurano ababeye bibia obi ampese obi atwe no ho obi ampese ye bebo ni din say ono no ka ho ana onka ho. So it has become a point of trying to lower obini esteem in an internal context of MPP. Say ya dey share Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say oh wona wo ye chair of economic management team na Ninkrof bi so amusu support no mo akope so ono no ye chair of Alan Mantenso ye chairman of the cabinet subcommittee on economic management ni bibi. Few years ago abra mo be di ade no eda ho ye clear na bibia ekoyie easier for them because obi enua ato ho ama eche na wo che no Mekaipa the senior minister
Osafomafo
Honorable ya Osafomafo eko presi economic management team after Dr. Bawumia Nkasa Koka say team no solid team. Omuko another review no say oh Dr. Bawumia ye activist chairman of economic management team or ye so involving onu na waye bibia na he was happy and taking it. E hono de mantisa obi abeka say oh Alan eso ye juma no bi or ye chair of some subcommittee bi enea ade na say yehu say they have messed up the economy ne de ukoka then they want to tell you say oh enyo no nko na wa say no na ebinum so iden eka ho. And that brings in the point of Honorable Kennedy Ajepon or say omo ahwe economy isu ama apaska they cannot break any it. Also no, he has declared that they have failed completely. Now looking at the failure which Honorable Ejakuswa also the verdict of the management of the economy any bibiano so bad. Look, the government has been so reckless. You can't almost say mayenka. Meaning, ube true economic management. Bibia is so clear. Say when him say okay, we see trade level. Ewo umujenum. Be 6 or below. Maybe we did immediately. Ebe kosro kakra. Nanso, body system no. Ewo a way of bringing it back to normal by pushing a system be into say nipa into like glycogen to be taken out of emujanum. so that with sugar levels you know ebe normal. And when him say this is the rate you should be. Now minia wakwa testi womuja fasting sugar for a number of times. Now already maybe 7.5 and now even 8.0. Now nya ugusu ye anopa bia no say wo nom kokene udi esichire eduane a enye a ebe ma wo sugar no esoro na ebeko. Na wo sugar ekosoro ama wo benya permanent diabetes. Na afi de wo ko owuo no mu a ye ka say why reckless I say menye reckless.
One wa to sugar level say
one ma wo sugar level no akosoro. Aban ba be di ade no debt to GDP na 56%. The normal range we see 55 to 58%. We share your status as a middle income country. We could carry such a level 55 to 58%. And we to 56% to GDP. Now, what now minus so ababasia ayenyama boni to the point to say what kawa would anyway GDP say 104%. They can say why you're reckless. I will say you're reckless. What page are the atra the carrying capacity of about 58%. And you say no omunimusu because we hear video bia the current finance minister. Abra no more opposition. Okoye program bia or TV3 or so. Nensema wakaye. So they are very much well aware. Ubetu o maya e kawa na eda ho no 120 billion. Na what na ho ahwe o man no wa babusia sa edwa kwa kopie 600 billion. Yeka o say there be mayenka you have not been reckless. What now ahwe ama level of the exchange rate CD to dollar over to 4.2. And then and many other commodities. Fuel, now no me say my penny celebrity 14 cedis per liter. Ubi a ube fa o mine na ye ton 1 gallon at that same price. 1 gallon be 4.5 liters and a womb. Ade na ye deje 1 gallon abra ube fa o mine saa na ne wo de je 1 liter. Ade a 1 gallon kese no ye de je no eno na wo de fry tall bottle kitwa no e de je ye ene. And you are celebrating that. Celebrating mediocrity. So clearly speaking, you can say omu and the worst part of mahini and he say omu nye prepared. So we take responsibility. MPP. They be ye share ubi. Oh, COVID. Oh, Russia any Ukraine tokwa omukun. Enti na yen mine ase. Enti COVID na eba ye no. COVID ni de ebi anka Togo. Ebi anka Nigeria. Ebi anka Cote d'Ivoire. Ejai sa man nyina ena edi bibia beto Ghana so. Ana bombs na ye tu no Ukraine any Russia no
ebi tuto ha.
Ebi tuto ha. Ebi anto Nigeria, ebi anto Benin, ebi anto Togo. Ebi enjai anko Cote d'Ivoire ana Burkina. Debia yenkwa na yenya the impact of Russia any Ukraine omontokwa monsem. They are not prepared to take responsibility because the first thing also we and say to take responsibility. But would ye debia na would share obi. Oh, bibi na ye. Oh, enyemi no, you cannot solve the problem. For example, okay say o may yenya erratic power situation. Adie ebi ye hunu ewo President Rawlings abreso. Say hydro na ewo ho no yentumi nye den independent on just hydro. After doing retrofitting, after doing the dam, all those ones, you say in a long term no or say yenya the mix eno na edit the thermal generation buy the Aboise thermal plant all those ones started coming in. President Akuffo Addo buy the program was not continued and the abra drought ne buy no say okay asofo bi the one call akosombo to go say omonko bompae na isuenye dem entongu akosombo dam as a solution to the doom soa ana energy crisis confront here but ono so enjai no ho o share say plan na wo ho to do the bui hydro no otu hu anamo ema o share. But the problem was that hydro was not really going to be the solution, even though it was needed, because hydro na wo ho and in so na N20 were having those challenges. Later, omokoto generators via Tanzan see toy generators ubekaya. So that problem has been there. Ebe pie ewo John Dramani Mahama so no. Wanka say, oh, President Akuffo into Huanamo, and the blame President Akuffo. Maybe by extension crown, maybe Yenka say, or no, or Musuba, you know, one said that Entina Eberton as president. Or say, I will take responsibility and I will fix it. Because Oji Tumse, a idea or say, or fix it, he will take responsibility to one more. And within energy experts will tell you, say, the period that year arrangement for various interventions, thermal generations, car power, any is a record. Because power generation, and this is a pan why come the war. Ubetimi akwa kopie wo shelves, so now akwa kotopa no ababe tea. Now we know it goes through a long process. Of course, followed with the atuabo gas. And also you're building young gas to generate the power no, or solve this problem. No? But this government is not prepared to take responsibility. Ube dia ube too even a larger revenue base. 10 any Sankofa field ebeka jubilee. So you had 3 fields. Additional revenues abeka. Oh sorry, I will say ekana miitiano miitia bia enyame na me boy. Na abembe na wentia ekawa enyano no boy. The NDC government under John Dramani Mahama when him yoye ya o creating ya friend sinking fund. So that time no na minia titles no parliament, and he was receiving reports from Setekpe and Minister for Finance regularly. The sinking fund no when him adia na ya it's to pay bonds due and I be wo say system no echo in a way positive you can buy back that already you see the interest rates ubet you maybe senka adian ubet you for over 10 or 15 years now situation here okay now what buy back it reduces the number of years ubet you interest so he created the sinking fund.
So in effect what it means is that what John Dramani Mahama His Excellency Kano, there's always a way out in this administration.
There's always a way out. Instead of them doing that, they chopped everything. They went into all kinds of funds, stabilization fund, heritage fund, omodi omusaka bibia, omoye capping of various funds. Cry also echo for various development. Omo capping in the MSN app. COVID came. They mess it up. The president said we have not been reckless with COVID funds. The vice chairperson of MPP, parliamentary candidate for San.
He needs to be called before the appropriate authorities to check whether that statement is a statement of fact. A statement of fact.
No. Because Nipa nankasa no bekaye. Meba Nipa nankasa no be no bekaye. O say me as regional vice chairman, me 50,000. Me say candidate, yes, me another 50,000. Me constituency chairman, no that ye ma 10. Me die na 100,000. Me say de ko ka o. Ono an o ka, yen say obi e na obeka kire say say no catch it. Okay, no catch it. Then follow my last point. No, my last point. So that Oba, I can sit and listen to you. Men can see just me MPP regional vice chairperson and candidate for Saneru. The Auditor General of this country, the audit now why of COVID funds, Emma ye clear indication say sikana eba aban semunu aban amfan ye ejuma ye ntokro bebre edidema omu waste sikano bebre. What about that one too? So a confirmation of near individuals yaka. Mampeni bejina ho I say we have not been reckless. What more is there? Say Yebeka than this evidence so on taking responsibility, no yen you say oh yeah.
Daniel Nikwate titles global take responsibility. Accept that this is it.
Oma ine kobra sente. Me brother kufika se nyina ma yedi. Mampusu menu. Eno ne se me twere. Me sere no se na wa hye white no. Me so me kasa onya ne ho abotrem fa mame. Se dia ahwefo no mo hweye no.
Ope I'm sorry.
Stop taking my time, please.
Ope I'm sorry.
This is your strategy. Stop it.
No, I'm not saying you.
It's not going to help you. I'm only appealing to you.
You don't need
and
to appeal. You don't need to
that
appeal.
When I'm speaking,
you don't need to
you
appeal.
only sit down and observe me.
You don't need to appeal.
So don't interject. Don't do anything.
So till we go can
with the minimum not here. And this is what the one. No,
that see this is what you say.
Adey.
No,
stop yourself. Messi. No. But you are attacking the president. Why are you not attacking the president?
Issue that we are.
Messi and this is for who Qatar. They will like to interject.
Okay, so you should
on judge, they will kick judge. Stop that. You should stop that. What is it? Don't tell me how I should speak, please. You see?
No.
Misha Zabrao. Is he not NDC MP?
No, he's an NDC.
So what?
So go on to your point.
So don't you see? Kobre. And then my driver birthday. Philip Kobnansan.
Oh wow!
I want to thank him so much for all the hard work and the sacrifices. With him, every part of this country, 276 constituencies, yenda, and then Abuda. Na Michelano, na mi bonu humba infamame. Na ayami desuso say, sa krofo no mugudi nyamransema yekun asre ni moro e wa shama no. And a daily graphic. And na me who was social media say police for instance so you don't want say na any mun descend your man here a city. Na mama be asem na okay.
Former President John Dramani flag bearer presumptive NDC.
Mama fufuro na mama fufuro. Mama be
Ghana's potential president.
Hey, ni ayeni munu dada no.
Dia na onimo.
JDM ni ayeni munu dada no. Ana JDM fufuro.
Do be see aye day schools no or interchanges.
Oh, okay. So do na me. Ye de onde ni no. Ye yi dada. Ye de me no. We know him. Na me ni wona me no why. For 4 years that he subjected us into total darkness in this country. Wudu musu eyi mo bontin so a. The whole multimedia Koyomi is engulfed with smoke.
That was the problem that was there with Ghana.
Komrei. Natri. Wudu Tema East. The industrial hub of Tema and the fishing hub caused us a war. And number say, yeah, people who lost their wives. And yasama did ya grow. And nam ni a tugu. Food and Drugs Board about certifies a number we are saying unko tugu. And you know people who lost their investments? Ordinary dressmakers, tailors, beauticians, people that subjected JD as them na okay. Also being for responsibility. Ebo baba, yebeko. Na se men on biniaka. Also state of the nation. The situation na ye woman no. And who de wo and ko board ma che bedwom. Situation na ye woman no eno wo soko no kokko nasem na hihye ben na oye ede aso ano a ene wo na menu anu mendi si force mo nkasa osi ye ba ya boka ampa ye de jawa e de so emra na president Akuffo Addo 9 billion Ghana cedis I was from 9 billion to 120 billion 1,333%. The dollar at that time was about 4.5 cedis. Who call your conversion amount $26 billion at that time. From 9, I would pay you the same boat, and I would call 120 billion. So when you are making your comparison, you see the NDC, the thing sometimes Ghana for no yentinya mabiasi. Who can be kuma? Na wakade faso. Na bisa say e mena mbefa o president Akuffo Addo na ye kanu na senate here. But you always look at the optics. The be favor no na wakanu the account. Ye gitum. But ene kana ye die no from 120 to 500 a year na ye kanu. It is blues other institutions of state debts. A kana wo ho no other state institutions a kama bono and no so can be. We are not shunning away. Say yaboka. Nyoma mpeni Akuffo Addo e kyerem no say e kana ye boy no e no na wo kana de Mahama so ntiase ye say ade no ka say e kana bi e wotua no ade no ka wasem. Is here is captured in your event saying President Akuffo Addo also argued that the country is currently servicing debts that were not contracted by his administration. And also Jomama Pompapai. Come here. Kofi Adams stay here. Or see yaboka. Oh, me bo dem den. Femodin touching. Femodin. Or see yaboka. Enuna President Akuffo Addo e kire ye say. E kan bi obeto ye no. Ti se budie na mugya ye no. E wo so tiaka. He must pay. On gas on tiaka. Oh, not then from Muka. You see, say I didn't call your car and Akuffo Addo Koboka. Now so tiaka na musu buje binwa. I was able to say, what tiaka ni bino. You don't want to admit that. And that is the hypocrisy of the NDC and your mama. That is the hypocrisy. I will see a church young country say, a kana muja ibino, and we see a tiaka, including our own. Sebi. E kanu ayeji no ye de aye adwuma wo ono ani peso so I went through Oti region 2 times. Joma madamfo e fe ni say touch all the thing Burkina Bay or ye Eastern Corridor kwa no ye ni be ye ya de akodo nkwanta is there se kana ye no no bi de ye se adwuma saka no no bi de sakwa and so betra na wo ye ne trala eni yaboka ye di ye djuma e wo fom. We have worked with it. Manfo anya hu faso eni aye kase. So when you just say it in say eni yaboka eni ye di wo kase komna. Just yesterday na me hwe Kenya they form queue to buy fuel. Who say social media no Kenya that's a lie. And you can say, as the genius factors affected the economy now, and ya dia na ye twatro. E koso baby and Kenya. Yes, a lie. France, I saw it on social media. Yes, a lie. You cut off fuel. Who said it by yes, a lie? Did you see any queue in any of our pumps? John Mama Dan, yes, a lie. Professor Mills, may so rest in peace. Yes, a lie. Fuel. You get a gallon. Yes, a lie. And another Akuffo Addo, no queue. But because of the measures, sometimes the measures are harsh. I concede. But in a way, it tries to prevent, say, the fact say we free abebetra yabeka Ghana nsempa. Menya fuel, sebi e wosoro kakra, me di abedwuma mfaso baso. Since menya fuel kura me di betifie. De won na ye. Sebi mintra enka say e fomu nyadene. Ampa efum yedin. And then Akuffo Addo do okasa all can say me na meti akonya so. Almost our accepting responsibility. What can time and number say ahuchere na aba no wagiato. You appreciate anamon bia was oto na odi betu akwamu a ebeboa ama de yekoso ye yidi free hodo so ndc for so monti ase kobra ndc for so dey omonti ase so he is the president and odi niema egugu kwanso a ye nyina ye wo ban yan kakran 2023 is a year of recovery and for me would I win jindi and a money mumpa bonne say ahunchira na wo form no Ghana for so enkoso na wo musa no then excuse me, you are a sadist. Then you are a sadist because when person among for who chiro one na yamuda because of political expediency. What the parliament if you go to actually their mama say IMF bailout no documentation in the parliament you should not support it. Come on, when was that here no?
Mo the documentation.
Please, I didn't feel go to catch them. What did he tell you?
Mo the biaba.
Me say. Why?
No, me mo parliament. Me say parliament.
And she share na of course.
Oh. No, me metna hand intro.
No, me India. Me say look, because please keep quiet, Akuffo Addo.
No, mo fancy say
Akuffo Addo, keep quiet.
Akuffo
Addo, keep quiet.
Indishe na mo de ba.
Catch Akuffo Addo say onto the boss.
Wadarma entina.
Ahwefo mu nyamu hwe no.
Acho yenko.
Catch Akuffo Addo say me sre no.
Indishe ben e no.
Me yankrani say many
run away from me.
Wadarma on dwane.
Come right. Se manka ni ye a fa cheme. Parliament say debt exchange program, debt servicing program, enyama ye ne nyina no. Yemfa finance be mfa mbatwo. Ni ehwe kwa befa so a da bi abeto ne kwanso. And he said say na me kan ye dia fa cheme wo. Say you be call parliament. But his general secretary
issue
a statement that they should not support it. No. Sir, they should not support it.
I've seen.
You've seen, haven't you seen something like that?
I've seen an instruction or a directive from the general secretary, but
that what?
In relation, it was about approval, about minister's approval.
Oh. He pointed to me directly as a member of parliament.
Me invite you, sir, Bebe Kasa.
Yen as minority, and I request to say. The debt exchange program na minister no all ye no or say ye den or the ba parliament na ye hu nya ye wom because as far as ye concern no a form of renegotiating and a new loan or say eba for parliament to have a look at almost side and say debi so what betna ha na wo ka bibi foforo because you have been fed with such forms of information there mo betna TV so a mo nka sa antronsem no one, our General Secretary Onchoro Bibia Emre in relation to the debt exchange program. Yen na ye request here, Abra Yebisa Minister no say Omambe briefie. When he made a statement in the form of a motion, there was contribution. Because he made a statement and members have to contribute. NIPA 5 from yen side, NIPA 5 from Omo side. We requested. Currently, because of Omo supporting, we have filed a motion. 2 motions have been filed, admitted by Mr. Speaker. Say the debt exchange program, or say minister, or the parliament. So we are requesting, say, on Vambra parliament. And yamu, and I must say, the parliament.
Come on. Mapulu Bibi on social media. NDC sabotages IMF bailout for fear of losing 2024 polls. This is March 10, 2023. The leadership of national.
Funny.
Seriously.
So it reads that the leadership has done what?
Listen to me. The leadership of the NDC has asked its members on the minority caucus in Parliament not to support the passage of all pending financial bills that are crucial to government bid to secure the international monetary fund.
But if he tells you that Fabani and Shadi and City here, now
come on.
Where is that sense coming from?
Please. Once
explanation. Bring it and let's see what's happening.
Who pass appropriation now? Skasem to there are some bills be say pass. Say there are a GR for EBGs to another than So this is what is happening. How do you sit in and fence of parliament? More approve appropriation. The more approve appropriation. and nyame to akomu finance minister no
really
law or be akọ giska no dia ba no your general secretary is telling you not to support these things because I am a bailout no includes revenue ayebeje.
This is funny.
I am a bailout no include for example revenue ayebeje a ye de bi be twetwa ye wonka na de ade nyina. So when you have a general secretary party that is issuing statement to his party in parliament not to support like are you not a saboteur?
Well,
are you not?
I know about the ministers, but I don't know about.
Are you not a saboteur? So clearly, no. It tells you say NDC for no. Omumpa bo ne say ahunchire na se be wo ho no. Ghana for enshishu omo sa and they want to run routes on it. Think you say Ghana for you are disappointing yourselves.
If you wrap up,
you are disappointing yourselves and declare for me. If you have a party, and if this is what you are telling people, now who can say obi so mu ana?
That's how I say.
If you wrap up,
Almost say
mami so see for more.
Why?
Why is that?
You feel Kofi.
Every new quarter.
So
mami see for. So clearly come President Akuffo Addo. Wajiatum say amuche na ba no.
Yeah.
Or yes,
okay.
He has shown responsibility. I'm not the president. I'm running away. And in Nyame Kosunu nyina no, he's not believing as a saint. Right. Whatever he will do to make sure, say 2023, we are ready and he's on the way doing it.
Clearly speaking, my titles be an page say the MPP as a party in education, omuni ideas be because from the president to the last person have been so reckless in the management of the economy. And Mrs. Subium said, Omoye extremely reckless. So they are hanging, looking for everything to hang on and to deceive the people. Look, traders, or more businesses, or more what is are already complaining of some revenue generation bills at the parliament. And the so-called growth and sustainability bill or modeba ye beji a tour on industry before profit. Tax before profit. And ye even on profit too. Almost see ye beji usa a tour before before ye be calculate profit. And ye tax on profit too. Tax before profit. And America. Now, what decide ye ba? We say, oh, minority. Yen kambong na yen pass it. Now, we will not do that. We will not. Do that.
Oh, come on, now we are now. Me ba show us we are two against one. Me say die because of for saying. Assemble na okano. We better to be ogum. Me njano za no. Your mama dey ni me no na.
There will be
Why na slow? Obi a wa bit ya bit twice na zone.
Na na do ye 3.